I just started reading the Iliad by Homer as part of this big read-along I'm doing on my channel of the Iliad and the Odyssey. Whenever I start a new book, of course I'm a little bit uncertain about whether or not I'm going to like it, so I have to say that I'm pretty optimistic. Now that I've read books 1 and 2 out of 24 in the Odyssey, I think I'm going to like this. And part of that is helped by the fact that I've read the Odyssey years ago, and right from the start of reading the Iliad, it came right back to me what this writing is like, for good and bad. I love how instead of natural dialogue, you get these big flowing speeches that are exchanged back and forth between characters. There are repetitive descriptions, for example, rosy-fingered Dawn or swift-footed Achilles that are used every time those things are brought up as sort of a shorthand for the oral storytellers that would have been telling this to a crowd. And then on the bad end of those things, there's the lists, because the end of book 2 is just an enormous 12-page list of the armies that were involved in this war, and where they came from, and who was commanding them. Just a massive torrent, and I have to admit, I skimmed that section a little bit. But anyway, I'm very glad that I gave myself a refresher on the Trojan War via some YouTube videos, because this book throws you right the fuck into it. You don't even get told why the war started in the first place. Instead, you just get this, "Oh, muses, tell me of the time that Achilles let his wrath and pride get the better of him, to the ruination of all Greeks around him." And you're like, oh shit, I thought Achilles was supposed to be revered among the Greeks. And then from there you get this inciting incident where it's Agamemnon and Achilles fighting over women as property, and given that this is the Trojan War and Helen of Troy is the main fighting point, that it's probably going to be a theme we're going to see it cropping up quite a bit. And anyway, Agamemnon takes Achilles' sex slave, and he decides to react by heroically moping around on a beach and letting his army just sit around playing tiddlywinks instead of, helping in the fight. So that's pretty pathetic. And speaking of pathetic, we also get a look at the gods and their dynamics and how they have picked sides in this battle, and they're kind of pitting one another against each other and using the humans as pawns to settle this big feud that they're having. So yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, but I'm very excited to see where this goes, and I think I'm going to enjoy it. Hopefully that continues to be the case.